A Mystery Photo by Michael Boatwright. One day, at Northridge Community High School, history teacher Mr. Michaels stumbled upon an old photograph of a soldier in his right desk drawer. The date, April 16, 1863, was scribbled on the back of the photo. Mr. Michaels, being a history teacher, knew that the United States Civil War took place during 1863, so the man must have been an officer for the Union. After school ended, Mr. Michaels decided that he would investigate who the man in the picture was and what role he might have played in the United States Civil War. The word civil usually means to be courteous or polite. However, a civil war isn't actually polite at all. A civil war is a conflict that takes place between the citizens of the same federal state or organization. Mr. Michaels decided to search on his computer to see if he could find the picture online. He discovered that the United States Civil War began after President Lincoln was elected and 11 states seceded from the Union. The word secede means that a state formally withdraws membership from a federal union. Mr. Michaels also found out that after the country was divided, massive armies were formed on both sides, and a lot of soldiers, like the man in the photo, were forced to fight by means of conscription. When a government utilizes a conscription, it means that men are chosen to serve in the armed forces without volunteering. The reason men were chosen to fight is because President Lincoln called for action against the 11 states that left the Union. President Lincoln called this act of insurrection. Insurrection, coming from the word insurgent, is an organized opposition to authority. After searching through the Library of Congress's website, Mr. Michaels finally found out who the man in the photo was. The man's name was Lieutenant Thomas Wayne of the 79th Cavalry. A cavalry is a group of elite troops who fight on horseback. Thomas Wayne volunteered to serve in the cavalry and even participated in the Great Battle of Gettysburg. Mr. Michaels was astonished to find out how courageous Thomas Wayne was. The only question left was, how did the photo end up in his desk? A special thanks goes out to the Library of Congress who allowed me to use all the photos in my presentation. Thank you.
Created using Powtoon.